Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I have a bit of a longer video for you guys. This is actually a 26-minute video without any screenshots. So I'm pretty sure it's like 29-minute long with the screenshots. So yeah, I just posted a poll on the community tab asking you guys if you'd rather have like two separate videos, one showing the exterior and the other one showing the interior, or if you'd rather just have one longer video, and the majority voted for only one video, so here it is. I hope you stay to the end of this video, and I'm gonna do my best to have like a voiceover for 25 minutes. I haven't done that in a while, like in a long time, so yeah, I'm gonna do my best. But yeah, I just wanted to apologize because I didn't have any videos last week, but I did do some shorts. I hope that helps a little bit, but I'm sorry for the lack of the videos. It's just that I was editing this one, so yeah, I just needed some time to edit, and for some reason that I still don't understand, I'm just going through this phase where I just want to build like big builds. So I have this house that it's already finished, and you can see now the end result. I have another big family home, and I have like the 3-story apartment in San Myshuno. So yeah, there are many things coming to the channel, and I just felt like doing something big, and the consequence of that is that I just didn't have the time to post this video last week, but here it is. I hope you guys enjoy it. And this house is actually a Mediterranean home, more like an Spanish inspired, something like that. And I'm building this house in Tortosa. So that's the world that came with my Wedding Stories game pack. I was gonna say expansion pack, it's a game pack. And I'm sure this lot is the one where the Laurent family lives. I just don't know the name of the families that come with this pack. So I don't know, but I know it's one of the two big families that live like in the city here or whatever this is. But I just felt like building in this house, and because of that, I'm not sure that this house is gonna be part of my save file, even though I would love it to be a part of the save file because I'm in love with this house. I think it's beautiful. Like I'm really proud of the end result. But yeah, because of the gameplay situation and all the lore that comes with these two families, like they're rivals or something, I just don't know, because I didn't have this family in particular in mind when I was doing this house. Actually, I wasn't sure what family would fit this house until I was doing the interior. Like I was finishing the living room, and I'm gonna show you the exact part in which I decided what family was gonna live in this house. But it's definitely not the one that any of the families that come with this world originally. So I'm pretty sure if I decide to keep this house for the save file, and maybe I will do another poll asking you guys if you want to have this house as a part of the save file, maybe I'll do the family that I have in mind. Maybe I'll do it anyways, but I can upload them to the gallery and things like that, like if you want to download them. But yeah, going back to the build, as I said, I'm not sure this is going to be part of the save file, but still I try to have like a really nice house in here, and I think it ends up being very luxurious and very, very different from what I'm usually doing in the channel. And that's something that caught my attention when I found the inspiration picture, because I based this house on an inspiration picture that I found on Pinterest, and I just loved it. I loved the exterior of the house. It was really, really nice. So I tried to do something similar in this build, and with this kind of garden situations that we have going on here, I just tried to do something similar to the original house, and I ended up really liking this. I think it ends up being like a really interesting backyard and front yard design. So yeah, I do really like it, and I do use a lot of platforms in here. As you can see here, I had to raise the platforms up a lot because I wanted these big stairs at the front of the build, and I used the platforms to do that. So end result, the front of the build is really big and the backyard is not so much, but I could make it work, and I could actually fit a pool in here, and you can see it in there. It's a pretty decent size one, I think. So yeah, I just really like it, and we have like 3 different floors in the levels in the backyard, and I think that's something really interesting that I'm not usually doing in the channel. But yeah, you can see here very much how the exterior ends up looking. I just tried, and for some reason as well, I've been doing a lot of detailing in my builds. Even though I think I do a lot of detailing in the builds, it's not something that I spend a lot of time in, because I just, when I record a video, it's like I want to record it as fast as I can so I can start editing, so I can post it, and I just don't pay that much attention to detail sometimes, and that's my fault. That's something I have to work on. But yeah, you will see in this build I do a lot of custom furniture, or at least custom items, not furniture per se, but items. And yeah, you will see that on the following videos as well. So yeah, we're in the interior now. We're decorating the kitchen, that it's a pretty big one, and this is something that I did because when I built this house originally, I didn't pay attention to the measurements. So this house ends up being huge. And as if it is a huge house, I just wasn't sure what to do with all the space that I had. So I divided it somehow. It's not a closed floor plan, it's actually an open one, but you see that there's a division there in the middle of the, like in between the living room and the kitchen. So there's kind of a wall in there and some stairs and stuff. And yeah, you will see that how it looks when we get to the living room. But still, the kitchen is pretty big. And there's a formal dining space, and also a breakfast nook, and also this island in here where your Sims can come and sit in here and have breakfast and whatever. So there are a lot of sitting areas in here, like too many in my opinion. But I just wasn't sure what to do with the space, and I think it ends up looking really good. So you can see that I have some placeholders, like furniture, but just like as a placeholder in there, so it would help me realize how big the space it was and how much I had to work with it, because yeah, it took me a while. I think that's why the video is so long, because there are many places to furnish in here. So yeah, I'm really sorry. But the kitchen is really cluttered. I wanted to have something like really lived in and with a lot of stuff in it, because lately I've been doing a lot of more lush and clean kitchens, and I just wanted to do something that had a lot of pieces of clutter in there. And yeah, I just scrolled through debug and found some stuff, and I think it gives like the vibe that I was going for, that I wanted this house to look lived in and to show that a family lives here. And maybe this house is, it has like an old aesthetic, but it's still kind of modern, or at least it's kind of clean. And I really like that. I wanted to stay like work with the Mediterranean style in the interior. So you will see me here, I'm doing this, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know the name of what I'm doing right now, but I'm using this kind of picture or whatever, that's it. I'm rotating these tools with the tool mod, and I'm putting in them inside of that thing. And I know we have the items for this, like we have like pieces of clutter that are this thing, exactly like this thing. But I just wanted to have like a custom one, because I thought it would give a different vibe to this kitchen. And I was using some items that I just found in the catalog and that I didn't see before. So there it is. It doesn't do anything, but it looks nice, I think. So yeah, we're just cluttering up a little bit in here. I'm adding a plant in here, and I'm adding this chart that I do really love. I think Parenthood and its gameplay is just amazing. And here I'm decorating this part, that the other side of this wall is actually a fireplace for the living room. And here I decided that this family actually has a dog, so they have space for a dog in here, and that's kind of the dog's corner in there. And this is a dining space, once again a really big one, as I said. So you have like a table for 8 Sims in here. I wanted to stick, as I said, with this rustic style, more Mediterranean. I'm gonna be changing the floor as well here, so it does look more Mediterranean with the tiles in here. And that hutch in there, I don't use it very often. It's really big and I love it. And yeah, I cluttered it up a little bit because I just thought this family would have a lot of things in their house, like they would have many things in there. And yeah, adding some chairs, some lamps. Someone asked me about the color wheel that you see in there. I'm gonna clarify that it's actually also only for lights, and it's a mod by Twisted Mexi. So it's only to change the color of the lights in build mode, instead of having to have a sim and go into live mode and change it. So it's kind of a shortcut for that, but it's not a color wheel for all pieces of furniture or anything like that. So please don't be excited about it, because it's not that. But yeah, it does help me a lot when it comes to changing the color of the lights, because I do like to work with this really how do you call it? It's kind of white light, or I don't know the name of it, but it's not the default yellow one that we have, because it makes everything look brighter and more clear, I would say. So yeah, it's only for the lights. But if you want to get it, it's a mod by Twisted Mexi. So go to twistedmexi.com and you can find it in there. But yeah, this is the living space. And here, I just had so much space. I wanted to have like maybe an L-shaped couch, like a modular sofa in here or something. Then I didn't want that because it looked too modern, so I went with these ones from the Desert Lux kit. And the coffee table looks so small in this space, and this is one of the biggest ones that we have, and it does look really small in the space, but I end up using this one anyways. I added this pillow in here to pretend that maybe a kid would come to here, like to the living space, and just maybe do some arts and crafts and whatever. So they would sit on that pillow, and I think that's a nice detail that I never thought of adding before. So yeah, I added it. I really liked it, and maybe during the cold days, they just go in there and stay by the fireplace. Here is where I decided that this family was gonna be for a family of 4 Sims. So they will have these 2 Sims that I don't know if I'm gonna do like recreate exactly the same ones that appear here on the painting, but I'm gonna have like 2 dads, 1 daughter, and 1 son. But when we get to the bedrooms, I'm gonna remember exactly which one is older. But yeah, that's where I decided that what family was gonna live in here. This is the office area, so I thought that maybe one of the parents, like one of the dads, actually works from home or has a lot of work to do during the time that he's at home. So they have like this nice office area in here that when I realized how long this video was gonna be, I thought about cutting this area because it's just an office. You don't have that many things in here. Like you have the classic things in here, like bookshelves, a desk, a computer, a sofa in here so they can sit and read. Yeah, but I just really liked every single room that I did in this house. So that's why I ended up trying to just keep as much as I could. But I did cut the bedroom that you vaguely saw when we moved from one angle to the other one. But yeah, I cut that one. It's a really nice one. You will see it on the screenshots as well. But this house ends up having 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, something like that. But this is the laundry room. And once again, the measurement situation here, yeah, it kind of backfired a little bit because I when I put like the laundry machines in here, I realized that this space was so big that I thought that maybe I could add like a clothing line in there, but you cannot add it in the interior for some reason. I mean, I understand why, but it would be great if we could add them in the interior as well, because I could have added in here instead of doing this that I'm doing right now with these decor pieces from Eco Lifestyle. Then I realized that I could have added another ones that maybe are thinner than this, but I ended up doing this, and you will see that it's like a homemade or something clothing rug, like clothing lining here, so you can pretend that you're hanging some clothing here for them to what's the word? To dry. I'm sorry. You lost me for a second. But yeah, so I did this. I realized it was too high, so I had to redo it, and I didn't show you that one because that one took me longer to do. So yeah, I ended up just cutting that part. I'm showing you how like the end result right now. I still think it's too high, but if I put it lower, it looked weird, so I ended up keeping it like that. I mean, you still don't need it, like you're not gonna use it, it's just pure decoration in there. But still, this laundry room was looking so big. So yeah, I did this and this other custom piece of furniture in here. So this bucket, I used it just to change the other bucket that we have and to make it look more rustic, and I think it looks really nice like this. I do really like it. So yeah, I was being really creative when it came to costume pieces of clutter and things like that. And I added a table in here, so maybe if your Sims ran out of space to fold the clothes or whatever, they could do it on the table. And yeah, this is the main bedroom. Huge, massive. I'm not used to doing these big bedrooms, but still, they have a like an open walk-in closet or something on the other side of the wall where the bed is. So it's still kind of a nice space. They have like a sectional in here, and I'm struggling trying to find a nice rug to add. But here I'm adding a fireplace as well, and they have this sectional that ends up being a lot bigger than this one, and it ends up being black. I didn't want to go for the black because it looks too modern for this style, but I thought that maybe they just decided to renovate this space when they moved in. And I didn't want to use black because it wasn't a color that I was using before. So I wasn't sure I wanted to use it. I ended up using it anyways, but only in this bedroom because we don't have that many gray swatches, and I don't think we have any swatches like gray sofas or things like that. So yeah, I ended up using the black one here. It ends up looking really nice. And yeah, I mean, the walk-in closet in here, I loved it. I wish someday, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm gonna have something like that. I don't buy that many clothes, like it's not something that I spend my money on, but still it would be nice to have like a lot of space to put your clothes. I don't know. I just have one closet and it's kind of a smaller one, but it's okay. This is the walk-in closet that I mentioned. I used these pieces from the Dream Home Decorator game pack. I love it. I think I could make this wood color match, even though the rest of the bedroom is really dark. I add a full-length mirror in here, and sometimes I kind of lost it. Like I fell under the illusion that this was like a bigger space because of that mirror, and it was so cool because that's what I was trying to do. I added a chair in there so maybe your Sims can sit in there to change their shoes or whatever, but it's not something that they do, you know. This is the only bathroom that I'm going to be showing you. This is the main bathroom as well, so it's an ensuite bathroom in this big bedroom, and I stuck to this really Mediterranean style as well in the bathroom with the tiles and the counters that I used. I did this trick with this cup that I've done before. It's not my original idea anyways, so yeah, I added it as well. And yeah, I struggled with the bathroom. I wanted the top to be, sorry, I hit my desk with my hand. I wanted the top to be like the centerpiece of the bathroom, so I put it in the mirror in the middle of the room, and it ends up looking really nice, I think. But the shower kind of it kind of takes me off what I wanted to do, but I kept it anyways because of gameplay purposes. But this is the teens room, and this is for the boy that they have. This is a big room as well. All the rooms are big. Why do I keep saying that? But yeah, this is for a Sim that's into music and maybe sports as well. I added this electric piano that we have from City Living, and they have a lot of different shelves and units and things like that in here, so they can add a lot of things. But they also are a little bit into sports, and I really like how this bedroom ends up looking. So yeah, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with this bedroom, but I end up really liking it. So it's one of my favorite teens rooms that I've done, and it's not that modern. It could still be, maybe you can just redecorate it a little bit, and it would be for a adult Sim, probably like a young adult. But they have like this collection of guitars in here. They have a microphone as well because maybe they sing as well, and they have a football because they're into sports as well. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this bedroom. But yeah, Something that I wanted to mention is about the apartment that I mentioned a few minutes ago when I was telling you what builds I've been working on. So there's this thing that I've been wanting to do since forever. And I just wanted to ask you guys in the video, and I'm gonna have a community poll as well, because I've been thinking about doing the not so very builds, like houses, but not houses. So doing the not so very apartments. So the first one that I did is actually this 3-floor apartment in San Myshuno. I already finished it and I'm working on the second generation one, so I would like to see and to know if you guys are willing to see this kind of series that I've been thinking of doing. So maybe have like one video a week that is just for this apartment series, or I don't know, doing my best to have more than one video a week. So maybe we could do something like that, but it's only up to you. I mean, I'm gonna be posting the first one anyways anytime soon when I finish editing the video, and I will see how you guys react to it. But I would love to know if you would like to see me doing those builds, but in an apartment version, because I only see the tiny house or regular homes or whatever, but I don't see apartments for this challenge. So I think it would be interesting to do that. But so let me know in the comments down below, please. And this is my favorite costume furniture thing that I've done in a while. That it's this kind of tea party table for a kid. So I added all these toys sitting on the chairs. I sized down the chairs. These chairs are actually from the high school years expansion pack. So I added all these plushies in here that they're sitting there, drinking some tea, and maybe this is for the girl that it's a kid. So maybe she comes in here and plays tea time or whatever it's called. I don't know what the name of the game it is. But she can sit in that chair because I didn't size it down. And she can play pretend in there like she's having tea with her friends or whatever, and she has some friends coming over. You can just delete one toy and maybe they can play together. I don't know, you can play with that with that idea. But I just really like that. I think it gives a lot of different vibes to the bedroom, because as I said, I wanted to stick with something that was really still a Mediterranean, and I just felt like having like more old-fashioned toys or things like that would help. So I think that actually helps a lot. But yeah, we're in the landscaping now. We're in the exterior of the build. I can't believe I talked over the whole house, like the whole interior. I'm really proud of me. So yeah, I just had a lot of fun, and I'm doing some landscaping in here, adding some more of this plants from Jungle Adventure that I think help a lot with the contrast in the colors of this house. So I really like how they look, and I use them quite often when it comes to Mediterranean homes. So yeah, I couldn't not add them in this one. But yeah, here I'm adding some decor here. This is gonna be like a terrace with some seating area. There's a space for the dog as well, and the dog can have like they will have like a bed in there and some toys as well. So maybe the dog can come here and take a nap outside when it's a nice day. And yeah, I actually use this bed from my first pet stuff, because I don't use it usually. I don't understand the idea of a dog sleeping in a dog-shaped bed, but I used it. I wanted to, so I did. I think it's the first time that I use it. And yeah, this is the grill area with some debug fences in here because I couldn't make the regulars one work in here, so I used this debug one. I think it ends up looking really nice. I do really like how like the vibe that this fence gives to this area. And yeah, it's a platform, and it's really high. Your Sims cannot just walk through this wall and like go down on the platform or whatever. It would make like it would still be like if this is a regular fence. I don't know what I just said. I'm really sorry. But yeah, this is a pool area. I have some lounge chairs in here, and I think an umbrella as well, because I wanted to have the umbrella like on the table, but it was too big, so I couldn't make it work. So I added in here like the umbrella right above the lounge chairs. So yeah, that plant's actually from the what's the name of that kit? The Oasis kit, Courtyard Oasis kit. It's one of my favorite plants ever. I love it. So every time that I have the chance to use it in a backyard, I'm gonna be using it, because you cannot use it in the interior. It looks really dark, like the shadow and the things there. It doesn't look good in the interiors, but in big exteriors like this one, it actually looks really good. And I don't know how, but I made it through 25 minutes of a speed build. I'm so proud of myself. You have no idea. So yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for sticking like during this whole time. I really love you guys. I hope you guys like this video. If you did, please remember to like this video, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.
I was gonna fake it till I made it, but you called me out. You had plans and expectations, so you turned around. How could you talk about forever to a guy like me? I was surprised how you could live this. Guess I